Oh, we sent out a notification. Can my stream start? That'd be great. Hey! Hi! Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My stream's only a little bit delayed, I think. I'm gonna just switch lives every 5 minutes. Oh god, is somebody else who's live streaming? Or are you just watching something else? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. It's cat in a different account. I'm gonna join on my other real quick. Alright. I'm watching the Casa series in this. Oh! Yeah, I'm playing a dating sim. I'm playing a dating simulator. Father, why are you doing a dating sim? So last stream I asked, should I play a dating simulator? And somebody said yes. I think multiple people said yes, actually. So I'm gonna do it. Okay, hi, Campbell. Because it's funny. It actually, the reason today's stream is like an hour or two later than when I normally start streaming is because I kept downloading the wrong file of the game. I am here, welcome. I'm playing a dating simulator. It took me so long to get the right file. Okay, I think that's enough waiting. I think I can switch over to the actual game now. Are y'all ready? If you hear my keyboard typing, ignore it. If you hear drinking, I got some V8 fruit thing. So. Okay, I think I'm thinking. Father's playing a dating sim. It's gonna be funny. I changed my background in OBS to fit the simp. What the fuck? What the hell, bruh? That'd be a simp, Khoi. I'm not. Like, I changed the background so that it'll fit. New game. What the hell, bruh? Okay, what is my name? Well, I mean, if you're here, you probably know my name. It's Khoi. Yes, this is my name. I can hear the daycare music. Bro's gonna date Sun and Moon. I went from being their voice actor to dating them. Khoi? Khoi, wake up! No sleeping on the job! Vanessa! I jolt awake, a bright light in my eyes, and someone's hand on my shoulder. Date eclipse? I'll go for it. While I block it out with my arm, Vanessa finally turns off her flashlight and lightly scoffs in annoyance. How long was I asleep at this table? Hello, Father. Hello, amazing son. Lowering my arm, I have a small toolbox in front of me and my phone resting where I have my head laid down. Its shape is probably imprinted onto my face now. Good Lord, Kai. Khoi. Wrong name. When was the last time you slept? Probably a week ago. Sleeping? Dude, I stream. I don't have time for sleeping. Get up and get started. I'll keep quiet if you do your job, alright? Yeah, sure. Alright, get to it. Vanessa walks off as I stand up and stretch, feeling my joints pop when I raise my arms above my head. Deciding not to waste any more time, I pick up my toolbox and phone before heading through the massive doors leading into the daycare. The daycare's bright lights and rainbow colors are practically blinding compared to the rest of the pizzaplex. Or maybe I just haven't fully woken up yet. Time to get this over with. I open up a panel behind the desk and cringe at the mess of wires on the wall. As much as I wish I could, I can't rush through this. I have to deal with each generator one at a time. Whatever, if it means I get to go to sleep sooner, I'll do it. This is so me. I love sleeping, dude. I sleep till like 12 every day. Click to the end of each cable. Okay. 1. Okay. 2. Following line. It's up here. Sleeping is for the weak. Sleeping? I have a stream to do. I love Moon in this game. He's a little gremlin. I'm excited to see that. Standing back up, I stretch again, palms on my back as I let out a tired sigh. That is, until I hear the faint sound of what I think are gears and other mechanical bits turning, followed by something landing in the ball pit near the back. I'm pretty sure it's just the daycare attendant. After all, they should be the only other thing in here, and the small stage leading to the room is directly above the ball pit. Not that I know a lot about them. The staff hasn't said much. Thanks for the wine chat. And since I'm new here, I haven't even met them yet. Nor have I met the other animatronics, like the Glamrocks or DJ. Most of the robots I've gotten acquainted with have been staff bots all over the building. Father went live during my tea party. Yeah, this is my way of telling you I want some tea. I started walking to the ball pit, scanning it for signs of movement as I stand on the edge. That is until— Ah! Shit! I didn't know this was a horror game. I just got jump scared. Hey there! How do you do Sun's voice? Do you want to— Hey there, friend! I don't remember seeing you around. Are you new here? Something or someone jumps up in front of me, and suddenly I'm lifted off the ground. Before I can even answer, I notice his eyes turn a light blue color, scanning me. I'm stunned into silence, staring at the robot in front of me as he steps out of the ball pit, holding me from underneath my arms as if I weigh nothing. It's because I do weigh nothing. Yeah. Ooh, that's so fun. It's not every day I get to see a new member of the staff here. It gets pretty empty when all the kids go home, you know? Why do you have the horror game background? Because I like the eyes. I made the colors fit, though. I definitely have to— I like having something in the corner. It helps me look at something. I'll definitely have to get used to how energetic this guy seems. He finally sets me back down, making sure I'm able to stand on both. The fucking art style. The art style's adorable. Dude, he's so cute. He finally sets me back down, making sure I'm able to stand on both feet before letting go. I've never played a dating sim before. Thanks, and I'm new here, just finishing up my first week, actually. Ooh, how's that been? Good, I hope. Yeah, it's gone pretty smoothly so far. I start walking back to the desk, but the tall robot decides to follow me. By the way, could you tell me your preferred name? My name's Sun, but people come up with all sorts of nicknames. Like Sunny, Sunray, Sundew, even some of the kids call me Sundrop, like the candy. Oh, not gonna lie, I thought your name was Sundrop until now. Oh, that's fine. A lot of people do that, and the name kind of stuck over time, which is fine by me. Cool. My preferred name is Khoi. Father's British confirmed. Dude, tea's yummy. I'm not drinking tea right now. I'm drinking fruit juice, but cool. My preferred name is Khoi, by the way. Well, it's great to meet you, Khoi. I love seeing my name in games, even though I know it's only there because I said it, because having it with an H is such a rare thing. I can't help but smile a bit. But duty calls, so I make my way to one of the computers on the desk. I can faintly see his face reflected on the screen as he watches what I'm doing. What you need the light off for? I have to test all the generators in here to make sure they're working. Whoever messed with them last time left a mess. You don't fit Sun's voice, not gonna lie. I definitely do not. I know I don't. Whoever messed with them last time left a mess, so I have to do it one at a time. Uh-huh. Considering how wordy he's been so far, such a short answer tells me something's off. Then again, I just met the guy. I could be overanalyzing. Something wrong? I got a little something! That's cute. No, I just noticed how tired you look, that's all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something for you. What? Why? Just something to help thank goodness you voice Moon and not Sun. Dude, I can't. Sun's always been my favorite, but I know I can't do a voice. The art style, look at how cute he is. The art style is adorable. Just something to help carry you through the night. Judging by how many wires and generators you have to deal with, I have a feeling you might be here for a while. Fair enough. Sun smiles before walking off somewhere. I put in the command to turn off the power in the daycare. Ooh, it's my time. Removing my flashlight from my belt, I turn it on as I start making my way towards the play structure, since that's where the generators are located for some reason, which should not be safe. It's eerily quiet as I try to find the structures with the first generator. The lack of true ambience forces my footsteps to echo. The glowing light of one of the generators enters my sight, so I continue on. Since voice is like high pitch, if I do say so myself, I can't, dude, I can't. High pitch is not my thing. Somewhere above me, I hear gears turning. I shine my light towards the ceiling, only to see nothing there. Sun? I flinch at the noise, frantically shining my light to see what's there. That didn't sound like Sun. Sun, are you there? Hi there. Hold on, I gotta turn this music up. Can I... Options. I'm just gonna... Tell me if it's too loud, guys. I drop my flashlight, and I'm sitting on the ground after stumbling back from being startled. In front of me is the robot I've seen on the Moondrop posters, giggling frantically. He seems proud of himself. I sigh, pick up my flashlight, and get back to continuing what I was doing. Well, if I wasn't awake before, I definitely am now. He finally stops laughing after I say that. He makes a sound that sounds like he's clearing his throat before he starts to follow me. Sorry for the scare. How do I do his... I voice him in a series, and now I'm trying to do his voice, and I can't do it. Sorry for the scare. I couldn't help myself. Sure. I take the first path into the play structure, hoping to see the first generator sooner rather than later. You're going the wrong way. He's so pretty! Look at him! You're going the wrong way. Am I? I turn around and he has his arm crossed as he leans against the structure. Yep, I could lead you to the generator if that'll make you feel better. Now I think about it for a second. If this guy's anything like Sun, hopefully he actually means what he says. Fine. I crawl back out of the structure and he starts leading me to a different path. He clearly knows his way around, since we find the generator rather easily. There you go. He sits beside me as I go to turn it on, his glowing red eyes watching me as I do my job. This is the first time you guys talk about the game. I think it's because it's hard to come up with a different topic when look at how pretty he is on the screen. He sits beside me as I go and turn it on, his glowing red eyes watching me as I do my job. Maybe it's just me, but don't you think those red eyes are kind of intimidating for a daycare attendant? Yes, I've been a... Speak, Khoi, you fucking idiot. You stupid idiot, bro. I cannot speak today. Yes, I've been told that before. It was a bug that made them look like this, but that's been resolved. The red eyes stuck, but they're not hurting anyone. Fair enough, the red doesn't kind of... Shit! Oh my god! Fair enough, the red does kind of look cool with the blue and white. Why, thank you. I roll my eyes and a faint smile was on my face. Now that I think about it, I never told you my name, did I? I already know, it's Khoi. Oh, did Sun tell you? In a way, we're technically the same. You two do look similar. It's giving Wattpad fanfic, not gonna lie. At least when you're reading a Wattpad fanfiction, you can actually read it. I'm stuttering over everything. Yes, but that's not all of it. We're two different people, but we share the same body, which means I could see and hear everything while you and Sunny met. Ooh, does that mean Sun can still see and hear too? Yes, of course. He says hello. Hello? Oh my, look at how pretty! Oh my god! Look at how pretty he is! Moon laughs a bit, leaning back against the wall of the structure. I do think you should continue with that job of yours, though. Right, on it. Focusing back on the generator, I flip the switch and watch the red light on the device turns green. Well, look at that, it works. I flip it again before making my way back out of the structure. I hear Moon following close behind. Standing up straight, I attach my flashlight to my belt and before stretching my arms above my head. I sigh, arms dropping back to my sides as I go to turn on the light from the desk. I don't remember who made this, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. I wanna, I'm not like a Sun and Moon simp, but I wanna, grab them and I wanna tuck them into bed and I wanna give them little kisses on their foreheads. That's what this game makes me feel like. I hear the lights turn back on and the music of the daycare starts playing as I turn around and flinch at the sight of Sun already there, smiling brightly. Hello again. Hey, so you two just switch whenever you need to? Nope, it depends on whether the lights are on or not. I'm in charge when the lights are on, and Mooney's in charge when they're off. I still don't like that he decided to scare you, though. Weirdly enough, the sight of him irritated with his arms crossed is weirdly endearing. Hey, don't worry about that. I'm over it. Sun just pouts, turning his head away from me, and I smile at the sight. Why do they keep generators in there anyway? Don't you think it would be kind of dangerous to keep the generators in a place kids would be playing in? I've been saying this forever. Oh, well, that's just a temporary thing. They've kind of been out of commission, so thankfully they couldn't hurt anyone anyway. And when exactly are these things getting moved? Sun looks like he's about to respond, but goes silent for... I love his expressions. For a minute, I can lightly hear the gears turning in his head. He just shrugs. Well, isn't that reassuring? I turn back to the desk so I can keep track of my progress. On it is a short checklist to keep track of how each generator is going. Whoa! Look at him! Ah, I want one. But look at him! I start looking around for a pen when Sun sticks his hand in front of my face, holding one with a cute little dinosaur on the cap. Here you go. Here you go. I smile at the jester, taking the pen so I can mark my progress. Thanks. Alright, here we go again. I go back to the cable, sighing at the tangled mess I have to deal with. Hi, Nero, welcome! You're not late, it's okay. I used to love puzzles like this when I was younger. Just wine to everyone. Woo! It's so pretty, I love it. I stand up and take a look at my work. Time to do it all again, I guess. I go as I turn off the light. I hear the music blasting from somewhere else, which is weird since the radio is off when the Pizzaplex is closed for the night. Any idea what that music is? That's the DJ. He makes his own music, so it's not out of the ordinary to hear it during the night when everyone's gone home. I'd love to be friends with him, but I'm too busy to leave this place most of the time. Really? Yeah. I think you can tell that I don't do energized voices a lot. Like, look at the main two characters I voice act. It's Nebula, the emotionless freak, and then Moon, so... When was the last time you left this place? Okay, well, technically I've never left, but every hour when the power gets rerouted, Mooney goes on patrol around the whole Pizzaplex to make sure we don't get any intruders. He says the DJ makes for good company. I rub my eyes, feeling my lack of... Why did I yawn? Feeling my lack of sleep catching up with me again. The stress of a new job is really taking a toll on my sleep schedule, I think. Intruders? Mostly just robbers or little punks that don't know better. Usually, Moon's able to catch them before they get far. I let out a... as I go back to the computer. That's cool. Switching the lights off again, the daycare descends into mostly silence. I hear the gears whirring behind me as Moon hums slightly. Still tired, Khoi? Oh boy, what gave that away? You look like you're going to pass out. I wish I could. I hear Moon step away for a minute. Yawning? You're really channeling your own character? Yawning again, I take my flashlight off the belt as I approach the play structure, stopping once I'm a few feet away from the desk. I wait for Moon to come back, since I have a feeling I'll get lost if he doesn't help me with... Your voice acting is beautiful, thank you. I'll get lost if he doesn't help me find the other generators. Hearing the sound of gears whirring above me, I point my flashlight towards the ceiling. He's easier to find this time, probably because he's not trying to startle me again. He lowers himself to the floor, a long cable hooked onto his back from the ceiling, so that's how he flies around the place. There you are. Here, take this. He holds out an already opened soda can for me to take, a grape-flavored fizzy fizz to be specific. Thanks, no problem. Sonny meant to get it for you earlier, but I had something different in mind. He has a smug grin on his face. Why has he got a smug grin on his face? Yeah, you decided to scare me after death. Come on, live a little. I roll my eyes as I take a long sip of the carbonated heart attack in a can. I literally cannot drink soda in real life right now. Like, I'm physically not able to, or else it will, I will, like, it could injure my stomach, but it's fine. I roll my eyes as I take a long sip of the carbonated heart attack in a can. Checking my watch on the other hand, I see that it's already nearing 1 in the morning. For the hour I've spent awake, I've gotten surprisingly little done. Great. You want to help with the other generators, or what? Moon's expression didn't change. He just stares at me for a moment before speaking. You sound exhausted. I am exhausted. Shouldn't you take a break then? I take another sip of the soda, raising an eyebrow. And do what? Well, I have my hourly patrol to take care of. You could always tag along. You know what? Yeah, sure. I got him down! As long as Vanessa doesn't see me, I guess. Moon's smile grew ever so slightly at my statement, but it seemed more of a genuine smile than his gremlin look from earlier. I doubt that'll happen. The Pizzaplex is a big place, so the chances of her running into us are rather small. I know, but still. The way I'm so invested I stopped yapping is crazy. Trust me, it won't happen. Besides, you need to take it easy for a while. You look like you pass out if you stand here for too long. I love you. I just said I love you. I'd love to if I didn't have a job to do. The cable still attached to his back. Moon hovers ever so slightly above the ground before approaching me. Not right now, you don't. Without another word, Moon wraps his arms around my torso and the cable lifts him up at least 40 feet above the ground. Holy! Panicked, I cling onto him as I stare at the ground far beneath us. Moon doesn't seem to react, simply navigating through the air, carrying me with him. Don't worry, I won't drop you. You better not! Moon clearly knows this place. Moon clearly knows this place like the back of his hand because it only takes him around a few minutes for us to reach the atrium. With the I love you. I messed up. For us to reach the atrium with the giant holograms of the glam rock still active, despite the Pizzaplex being closed for the night. We pass over a few security bots. Occasionally one will look up at us and then continue on with the same blank expression as every other bot. I eventually start to get used to being this high off the ground. Yeah, I would be used to being high. Moon says nothing as he scans the area for intruders. Thankfully, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Moon lands on a railing on the third floor of the atrium, likely about to change directions and head somewhere else. That isn't until an alarm starts blaring from one of the speakers and suddenly turns to look in different directions. Hopping off the railing, Moon sets me down before hovering. It's a bit soon for those, don't you think? Nuh-uh. I have to go eat dinner? Alright. I hope your dinner's good. Hopping off the railing, Moon sets me down before hovering around off the ground again. Stay here. One of the staff bots alerted me to an intruder. Before I can get another word in, Moon leaves, pushing off the railing to give himself a boost as he flies off. Oh, even the staff bots look cute in this art style. Sighing, I look up and I see a staff bot looking at me, seemingly confused. By just guessing that, by the way, it stops and tilts its head when it sees me. It's hard to tell what these guys are thinking when they basically can't emote. You saw nothing. I pointed at the bot. You saw nothing. The bot says nothing, probably because it has no mouth. I nod in understanding before going to sit in one of the booths at El Chips. Staring at the menu on the other side of the small restaurant, I remember something. Who you going for, Father? You'll see. I've never played this game before. I actually don't know. I haven't eaten anything since, this morning? Maybe that's also why I feel so out of it. If only I could inhale the pictures of food on the wall. I'd try the next best thing and search behind the counter for basically anything that's edible. I find an open bag of nachos. I don't think I can eat nachos in real life either. I might be able to, I don't know. Good enough. I head back to the booth, opening a bag of chips and eating my makeshift lunch. Peering back into the atrium, the bot isn't there anymore. From where I'm sitting, it looks like the number of staff bots seems pretty sparse in general. Maybe they're gone to wherever Moon is? Not that I know where he went anyway. I don't think much of it. Simply continuing to fuel up on chips while listening to the droning ambulance of the many bright lights in the atrium. The ringing, I hate that. I can feel my ears ringing from the silence. And the sound of me eating the chips alone becomes deafeningly loud. The lack of ambience is almost unbearable. Standing up, I go to throw away the now empty chip bag, one hand on my head as my vision goes blurry for a moment. Walking back to the railing, I lean against it, looking down and squeezing my eyes shut as I try to quell this nauseating feeling. When I open them again, my vision is still fading in and out while a strange red overlay seems to wash over what little I'm still able to see. Stumbling back, what the fuck is happening? Stumbling back, I look around for one of the staff bots for help, disoriented by whatever is happening to me. But instead of a staff bot, I vaguely see approaching me from the right is a gray humanoid silhouette with two bright eyes fixated on me. Startled, I make a run for the stairs, hoping to find a staff bot somewhere nearby. My vision what the fuck is Vanny? What are you doing here? Are we okay? I don't know if we're okay. My ears also naturally do that, but I hate when I hear it in a game because it's like they make it so loud, and I'm like, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Are Khoi okay? I'm okay, I think. My vision still hasn't fixed itself. In fact, it's gotten worse as I misstep and tumble down the first short flight of stairs. Of course I fucking did. I forced myself back up using the... Why is she here? That's what I'm saying. I forced myself back up using the railing for support before something grabs the back of my shirt. Hold on to the railing. I don't let go of the railing as I look behind me. Now... Oh, hi, Liana! I don't let go of the railing as I look behind me, now more clearly seeing the face of a gray rabbit costume with bright red eyes and a gaping black grin. What are you? I can't even hear my own voice. The ringing drowns it out completely as whoever it is successfully drags me away from the railing and back up the stairs as I try to grab at anything I can. Hi, Wolf Moon. Welcome. Reduced to a ragdoll, it gets harder and harder for me to try to escape as I'm dragged back to L-Chips. The ringing is overpowered by the sound of my own heart pounding in my head. We're nearing the kitchen at the back of the small restaurant, blocked off by a metal door. I'm running out of time. I try kicking my attacker, but they seem unfazed, using just one arm to drag me back as the other wields a large kitchen knife. The fuck? They're gonna kill me! Oh, that's the line. Okay, well, that was just really... I just knew what it was gonna say. I'm just barely able to cling onto the corner of the counter, trying to buy whatever time I can. Call for help. I tried calling for someone, anyone to help me. Unsure if I can be heard as my grip on the counter starts to slip. Call for a staff bot. My attacker has both hands on the back of my shirt and is pulling hard. One of my hands slips from the counter. I can't hang on much longer. I'm going to die. Call for Moon. Moon, help me. I'm scared, and it's really reminding me of Wattpad stories I still read because I'm done. Eats the knife? What the fuck? My hand slips from the counter. I'm dragged back. I'm practically clawing at the floor, but the consumed stranger yanks me back in before pushing open the door to the kitchen, throwing me in. There's no lights in here, so I'm almost completely drowned in darkness as I land on the cold tile floor. Save for the small beam of light coming from beyond the door. Looking behind me, I see that light starts slipping away as the attacker's silhouette starts to merge with the darkness, their red eyes being the only thing I see, and probably the last thing I'll ever see. The beam of light from behind the door floods back into the room, and the gray rabbit is nowhere to be seen. My vision finally starts to clear up as I look towards whatever new... Oh, my. A different pair of red eyes looks back at me and lunges at me before two familiar robotic arms grab me and pull me back out of the kitchen and into the auditorium. Look at how fucking pretty he is. Holy shit. I love them. I love him. I love him. I love him. Look at him! I can finally see clearly, and the ringing noise is completely replaced by my racing heartbeat. Flying back from the atrium to the daycare, Moon's grip on me is so strong that he's on the verge of crushing my spine. Sir, please. He finally starts to slow down as we pass over the daycare wall, once eerie silence hanging over us. He makes a smooth landing on the floor, the cable on his back unhooking and retreating back to the ceiling as I'm placed on the ground. He doesn't let go, though. It almost feels like his arms are shaking, or maybe that's me. I can't see his face. He's slouching away where my head is almost resting on his shoulder, and he's staring at the floor. His arms finally loosen. What is wrong with your back that you have to hold yourself up like this? The multiple I love him is wild. Look at him! His arms finally loosen, as if he's just let out a relieved sigh before letting go of me. I myself can't find words for what just happened. Whenever I open my mouth to speak, my mind completely blanks. Instead, I drop to the floor, my fight or flight is still kicked in, and my hands are shaking uncontrollably. He's so pretty! I mean the art. I have a crush on a special someone. I know who that special someone is. Moon's expression darkens something slightly. Does he want to say something? His faceplate turns slightly, and he walks over to something on the floor a few yards away. My flashlight. He silently picks it up and returns it to me. I'm pretty sure I can hear his fans revving up, and he looks like he's deep in thought. He sits down in front of me, resting his faceplate on the palm of my hand. Did she hurt you at all? I fidget with the flashlight a bit. Battery's dead. No, thank God. Good. I'm sorry for not being there sooner. It's fine. You could have died. Well, I didn't. You still showed up quickly enough that it didn't happen, so... Barely. Why do you care so much anyway? I basically just got here and, well, you barely know me. This is my job. I don't just look after the kids that come into the daycare. Everyone that steps into the building is my responsibility. I've adopted a Moon on Discord and adopted by Khoi, who plays Moon from the Kaso series. Everyone that steps into the building is my responsibility. And now that includes you too, Khoi. Moon suddenly gets back up and walks over to the massive doors by the desk. Where are you going? I'm locking this place up. Whoever attacked you is still in the building. I can't leave you alone here to go deal with it myself, and bringing you with me is too risky. I watch as Moon moves various objects in front of the door. He probably be on the cord too much. Also, this is so cute. He's so cute! I watch as Moon moves various objects in front of the door, from desks, chairs, to smaller play structures, basically anything decently heavy enough to barricade the door. Can't you just lock it? Already did, but I'm not taking chances. Eventually, I stand up again and go to the charging dock by the desk to recharge my flashlight. Khoi? I'm guessing you'd rather get out of here sooner than later, right? Not in a rush to leave by myself, really. I live alone, so... Oh. Still, you can't stay here forever. Security, Moon! Well, whenever you want to keep going with the generators, just say the word. Right, I removed my flashlight from the charging dock and make sure it works. I turn it on and point it at the play structures. Shall we? Moon nods and wastes no time finding the next generator. Thankfully, it works just fine now. With that over with, you go back to the desk and turn the lights back on. Speaking of, I wonder how Sun's taking all of this. Moon did say they can both see and hear everything, even if they're not the one piloting the robot body. I catch a glimpse of the time as I turn the lights back on. 2 a.m. The daycare is slowly lit up, as usual, and the music comes back on. Security, Moon, heart. I agree with this. Even with the cheerful music, the Moon remains heavy as ever. Imagine he wishes he can be there forever. I wish I could be here forever. The daycare is it's where I am in heart. However, I'm given no time to think as I'm spun around by a very worried Sun, frantically checking me for any injuries. Oh my gosh, are you okay, Khoi? You poor thing, you must have been so scared. I'm so sorry we weren't there sooner. If only we knew, we would have... Don't worry, I'm okay. Sun! Don't worry about it. I'm okay. Sun still looks guilty. He continues to check my arms and torso to see if I'm hurt, but at least he isn't pulling me around like a rag doll. I have to worry. Keeping everyone safe here is my job. If I can't protect one person, then... Sun is visibly distraught. His rays are basically drooping. Seems that didn't help much. Calm him with a hug, calm him with words. I'm gonna calm him with a hug. It's a bit of a reach considering how tall he is compared to me, even when he's kneeling. How tall is this motherfucker? I love him so much, dude. You're so real for that amazing Sun. It's a bit of a reach considering how tall he is compared to me, even when he's kneeling, but I managed to wrap my arms around Sun's torso, hoping that'll calm him down. Sun doesn't say anything, but instead hugs me back. His sun rays do look pink. His internal fan's getting much louder. He has one arm around my torso and one hand softly holding the back of my head. It's a gentle hug. It feels safe. We say nothing for a few minutes. I was trying to calm him down, but honestly, this hug's a huge comfort for me, too. No wonder they're trusted with kids. Even as an adult, I feel an odd sense of security around them. The real question is, how tall are we? Sun is probably 6 feet, while I'm 5'2", so this guy's almost a foot taller than me. Considering what just happened, it feels nice. Question? Huh? What was Moon alerted to anyway? Oh, a little boy snuck in to see Freddy again. Oh my god, dude. There's so much I'm speaking so much. Sun's probably 6 or 7, 9 or 10. Dude, if he's 10 feet, he's twice my height. I doubt it. Also, kids are like 3 feet. How tall's my little sibling? She's like, my little sibling Mars is almost my height. And that horrifies me. I've always just said 6'5", to be honest. I know, but that's horrifying to me. I'm just gonna say that I'm 5'10" in this game. For my own confidence. He seems irritated when he says that. Again. Yep, this isn't the first time that little rule breaker snuck in here. Something tells me security isn't as strict as you would think. Even if a kid managed to sneak in more than once. But if he just wants to see Freddy, I don't really see a problem with it. I didn't read it all. He seems almost playfully better. What did this kid even do? Maybe I should ask later, though. I have to keep going with the generators. I don't get very far before I'm suddenly picked up by Sun. What the? Where are we going? Sun managed to carry me with one arm, using the other one to move various objects in front of the massive door. Making sure no one's getting in here. Can't you put me down, though? No, Not after all that, there's no way I can leave you on your own now. Your little sibling's name is Mars? Because if it is, that's pretty. Yeah, my little sibling's name is Mars, and I love them. They don't live with me, though, so I can't just, like, call them over and be like, Mars, get your ass over here. Get in my stream. No, after all that, there's no way I can leave you on your own now. What if that person finds you here and we're not around? Son, we're in the same room. If that person got in somehow, I'm pretty sure you'd notice. Looking up at Son's face, I noticed the long cable lower from the ceiling and hook onto Son's back. Oh, look at him! You heard, Moon. We're not taking any chances. We got Moon and Mars, yeah. I'm Khoi, they're Mars, and then I have an older sibling, and then I have another older sibling, and then another older sibling, and then another one that I've never met. We suddenly jerk upwards, and I'm lifted into the air along with Sun. Albeit much faster and more recklessly than Moon. Also, he's so pretty! Hey, at least let me call Vanessa first. I don't think she knows about that freak, since the staff bots didn't react at all. He does look pink. He's so pretty. Oh my gosh, you're right! Okay, but we're making it quick. Sure thing. Sun suddenly changes directions in the air as we start heading back towards the desk. However, I think Sun tried dropping from this height way too early as we basically start free falling towards the ball pit. Oh shit! Ah! Grab onto Sun. I'm just barely able to grab onto Sun before gravity takes me. We're both tangled in the cable though. Once again, we're stunned into silence. Just when I thought things were coming down, I feel my heart going a mile a minute from adrenaline, and Sun's internal fans are on full blast. Why are they pretty? That's what I'm saying! I keep clinging onto Sun for dear life as we're slowly lowered into the ball pit. Clutching my chest with one hand over my racing heart, I'm able to get out of the tangled mess pretty easily. It's a beautiful art style. Sun is clearly having a harder time, though, just trashing in the tangled cable. Sun, chill. Let me get you out of that. No, thanks. I'm fine. I can get out myself. I sigh, standing in silence for about a minute as Sun fails to get himself out. Sorry, was the screaming loud? I wanted to make it realistic. Sun. Sun finally stops, his faceplate drooping at his feet. Do you want my help now? Fine. Alright then, hold still for a second. Getting him out of the cable isn't hard. Once I'm done, I unhook the cable from his back and let it retreat back to the ceiling, and I give Sun a minute before I decide to speak again. You want to get out of the ball pit now? Yeah. I can't tell if he's upset or embarrassed at what just happened as we exit the ball pit and make it back and make the walk back to the desk. It's kind of why I don't use cables. Funnily enough, I usually just leave it to Moon. Oh, really? I actually kind of get it now. Not to diss you or anything, but Moon seems to know what he was doing, I think. Yep, he has a lot more time to practice because of patrols, plus being active whenever the kids are sleeping. So he doesn't go free-falling and end up in a tangled cable? Well, no, but I could do it just as well. Not doubting that. Which one do I do? I want to do this one. Hey, I'm not doing that. You just need more time to practice. You tried your best, so I can't really be mad. Sun smiles sheepishly, his rays spinning a bit. I accidentally called it ball piss, dude. I'm stuttering over everything today. Well, I'm happy you think so. How he manages to be this endearing is beyond me. He really is as sunny as his name. I can't hold back a smile as I pick up my phone from the desk. Glancing back at Sun, I pull up Vanessa's contact on my phone and hold it out for Sun to take. You want to call Vanessa for me? I can work on the next generator in the meantime. Yes, please! Sun wastes no time grabbing the phone and calling Vanessa as I leave it to him as I go sort out the next mess of cables. We do our job so little in this place. 2. I stand up straight and I stretch my arms over my head as I glance back at Sun on the phone. He has the device held in front of him, probably on speaker mode, and he seems concerned. Not that I was really paying attention to what he was doing just now. Grr, Vanessa, no! That's what I'm saying. There's no need for that. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you look at the cameras. Maybe not right now, but whenever you have the time. He's waving his other hand in front of him nervously. His rays have shrunk a little bit. What did Vanessa say to him? Sun glances over at me for a moment before Vanessa starts talking again. The daycare attendant experience stuttering over everything they say at the mere sight of them. Honestly, Real? Back? Welcome back. If something really did happen... Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown. If something really did happen, the staff bots would have let me know. But what if they don't? That shouldn't be possible. I believe if it was just one bot, then there's no way that many of them would just stop working out of nowhere. Though we all collectively hate Vanessa and Vanny. Real! Well, what if they didn't think the person was dangerous? Son, that's not possible. They go off, if they see someone that shouldn't be here. Look, I don't want to completely rule out whatever you're saying, but what you're telling me doesn't add up. I'll ask Khoi about it later. I have to go check on the kid again. Before Son can respond, Vanessa hangs up and his arms droop in defeat as I make my way over to him and he hands me back the phone. Are you okay? Son forces a smile and he waves his hands in front of him nonchalantly. Yeah, I'm fine, just... Damn, the Vanessa hate club is crazy. Worried? Yeah, no kidding. She thought there was this weird bug we had a while back that was maybe making me see things that weren't there. A bug? It's a long story. But she thought maybe I was hallucinating a rabbit we used to have here when I told her the person was dressed like a rabbit. What? Yep, I tried telling her that it was real since you were there and there used to be a rabbit here. Yeah. I don't know much about him other than his name was Bonnie and he was one of the glam rocks. Huh. Yeah, the others don't really like to talk about it, so I guess that's something else we can ask Vanessa about later. Maybe. Remembering what I'm supposed to be doing, I put my phone back in my pocket and go to the computer to shut off the lights for the third time. Halfway there. Glancing up at the little digit of the clock. In the corner of the screen, I take a mental note of the time. 3 a.m. It took me 3 hours to test 3 generators. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid in this game. What the fuck? Yeah, we're doing great with it. I'm actually curious. How's our buddy's stream going? My buddy Flashbacks. Is the stream not live? Because it's not telling me it's live. I don't think they're live. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We're just gonna keep doing this. It's me, the asylum kid. My cat fell asleep by my song. I sigh, not wasting any more time. Moon, welcome back. I know I have to hurry and get this done, but nah. I sigh and glance back at Moon, who's giving me a knowing look. Feeling tired again, Khoi? Yeah. Probably mixed with the adrenaline and sugar starting to wear off, I think. Maybe I was hallucinating the rabbit after all. I smile slightly at my joke. Moon, however, seems less unmoved, giving me a deadpan stare. I clear my throat, reading the room and taking my flashlight back out. It was moved tomorrow? Of course it was. The Vanessa Hate Club, at least the Vanny Vanessa, as they bully her. I returned from my other stream. Welcome back. I take my flashlight back out, making my way a few steps past the desk. However, when I look back at Moon, I notice the cable lowering behind him. He points a finger at me as he starts hovering off the ground. Stay there. I'll be right back. With that, he leaves, the cable assuring him to maneuver over the barriers of the daycare and disappear. Jesus! Shrugging and lowering my flashlight, I stay put. So you're telling me that it took how many hours to do like 3 generators? It took my character 3 hours. It would not take me this long. I'd be done with this already. And then I'd just be able to sit and talk to them. I eventually decide to sit on the floor with my legs crossed and my chin resting on my palm. Since I have nothing better to do, I look around at my surroundings. Several towers of stacked foam cans, the sparkling floor, the large cutouts of the glam rock animatronics that decorate the place. For a place that's full of kids during the day, it's weirdly organized. Probably because of sun. I was forced to eat a huge burger for dinner and now I feel sick. Oh, I'm sorry about that. In our defense, we almost got killed. It's true, but also, I would have been done with this in like an hour. Like, come on, man. Fix cable, go over the door. Khoi having a stroke with words. Dude, I'm struggling. He did say that he never left this place, and I can imagine keeping it looking nice is a big reason why. So Khoi, my friends are saying I married Nebula? Oh my, I didn't expect to see this. That's thumbs up emoji. I can't help but feel kind of bad though. Sun and Moon's entire lives are in this daycare. I know they have each other, but I can't imagine spending all my time in such a small area. My train of thought is cut off when a pair of red eyes peer at me from just beyond the barrier. I sigh, pushing myself back up. There you are, Moon. Are we gonna... A loud ringing hits my ears. I jump, dropping my flashlight. What? Covering one of my ears with my hand, I try to pick it back up, and a familiar red haze overlays my vision. With it now back in my hands, I pointed in the direction of the eyes. However, they disappear as quickly as they came, and the noise in my ears fades to nothing. But the subtle ambience within ambience? I don't remember. If you were smart, that means you can't spend the time with the daycare attendants and nearly die. I know! Drinks a whole bottle of wine, that cannot be good for you. However, they disappear as quickly as they came. The noise in my ears fades into nothing, but the subtle ambiance within the daycare. My arms drop to my sides. I hear the familiar sounds of gears and robotics. I look up. Moon's already re-entering the daycare. I'm not even sure if what I saw was real or if my mind's just playing tricks on me due to stress. Either way, I take deep breaths to try to calm down my rapidly beating heart as Moon approaches me, the cable unhooking from his back and retreating back up. I wanted to do a quick check around the daycare, just to keep an eye on things. I also brought you this. He gives me an opened can of Fizzy Faz, and although reluctantly, I drank it. Is nothing out of the ordinary? So far, no. With the daycare attendant's jealousy doesn't suit you, shaking my head. That's fucking wild. So far, no. That's good. He stares at me for a moment as I take a long sip of the soda. Somehow it tastes even sweeter than normal. Did something happen while I was away? Your heart's racing. Do I lie or tell him the truth? Do I tell him that I almost died again? Or do I lie to him? I don't know. I'm not sure of what to do here, and I'm waiting for my stream to catch up so I can have my chat answer the question for me. But my stream is so fucking delayed, it's driving me crazy. Please. Please. Come on. Truth would probably be better received. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah! Well, Moon's expression softens as he waits for me to answer. I was over here waiting for you to come back. And over here, I point to where I just saw them, just past the barrier. I saw those red eyes. I thought it was you, but then I started hearing this loud noise. Moon's eyes eyed slightly. It was the same thing I heard when the rabbit lady attacked me, so Moon looks to where I'm pointing and takes a few steps towards it. Did it look like she was trying to get in? I don't know. She was just there, and right before she showed up, she, vanished. I can hear Moon's internal fans get louder. Hopefully that means she can't get in here. Yeah, that would be nice. The fact that she knows you're here isn't good, though. You don't say. I take another long drink of soda. I took a drink of my drink after that. If any would have rabies, I think me too. Using my other hand to point at my flashlight towards the structures. Shall we now? Moon tilts his head at me. Shouldn't you give it a minute? Why? I don't think trying to work with this level of stress is a good thing. I'll be fine. I've managed the past 12 hours on like 10 minutes of sleep. I'll live. What's going on? We're hating on Vanessa, calling her Raby lady, and I'm trying to do my job, and Moon is worried about me, which is stupid. Moon gives me a bewildered look. Oh shit, sighing in annoyance. Okay, we can check one generator and then you're taking a break. Sure. I don't know if I should have been sarcastic or not. I'm not sarcastic. Just security breach, I will call Vanny Rabbit Lady. And we've also nearly died twice, yeah. Moon nods his head at the structures, motioning for me to follow him as he leads me into the next generator. I set the soda can on the ground by the structures before I follow Moon in. He plops down next to the generator, looking. If you guys heard a thought, by the way, it's because I dropped my fucking cup. He plops down next to the generator, looking over at me. Go on. I nod, putting my flashlight down to test the generator. The machine's LEDs turn green as the mechanisms come roaring to life. Good, no problem. Isn't this like our first day and we've already died twice? I know! Okay, siblings, who wants to go gun shopping later? Okay, I'm just gonna let y'all talk about that. The machine's LEDs turn green as the mechanisms come roaring to life. Good, no problems. I do notice that my hand is holding the switch. Switch is shaking a bit, though, more than normal. Something wrong? What? You're just staring at it. Oh. I switch the generator back off and pick up my flashlight before making my way out of the structure. After picking up the soda can I left on the ground, I wait for a moment for Moon to follow, lightly tapping my foot on the ground. Moon stands back up, still slouching, and gives me a concerned look. Are you sure you're alright? Yeah? Why? Moon points at my hand holding the flashlight. I didn't realize it, but I'm gripping it way tighter than I thought. I loosen my hold on it as I start walking back to the desk. See why I told you to take a break now? I roll my eyes. Yeah, anyway. Moon stays silent, leaning back against the desk as I put down the soda and turn on the lights on. I mark my progress and turn the flashlight off, watching his son sits on the desk, slightly kicking his legs back and forth. I like melee. If the star has melee weapons, I will join. You're real for that now. I mark my progress and turn my flashlight off, watching his son sits on the desk, slightly kicking his legs back and forth. So, break time? I sigh. I have to finish this. Hey, you said you'd take a break after that one. Sorry, but I can't keep dragging this out. Come on, Khoi, please. I make my way to the cables on the floor, being extra careful as I go sit down since my hands are still shaking. A lot. Drags me away from the wall. You're shaking. It's not safe to do that now. I thought I messed up. Technically, he's not wrong. Hell, I'm practically vibrating. Father, you're driving us, or I'm driving, which is smarter. I'm driving. I want to buy stuff anyway. Hell, I'm practically vibrating. You sure that soda? You sure that was a soda and not an energy drink that Moon gave me? I noticed sun rays are shrinking a bit, and he's avoiding eye contact. Son, what did you do? Okay, maybe I put sun drops in the drink. I thought it would help. He says so fast his words start blending together, but I can still understand him. Seriously? I'm sorry. Sun lets go of my wrist, staring into the ground like a kicked puppy. I try to go to the cables, only for Sun to drag me back over to the desk again. Sun, really? I don't know, I messed up. But messing with cables and machines with shaky hands I'm vibrating. It's fucking wild, I know. But shaky hands isn't safe. Go along with it? I'm gonna go along with it. I sigh. You really think so? Sun stares at me for a second before nodding. I decide to stop resisting. Alright, fine. Sun doesn't say anything for a moment before suddenly picking me up. What? 1 second. I noticed the cable lowering. Good lord, not again. Sun, no. I'll be careful this time. The cable lifts off the ground. Much more slowly this time. Okay, he isn't messing around this time since he's not rushing. The ride isn't nearly as reckless. We're only in the air for a few moments before Sun steps onto the small balcony that leads into his room. Okay, why are we here? Just a precaution, that's all. Sure. Taking a good look at the room behind us, it feels oddly lonely compared to the daycare. Oh, I forgot how nasty it is back here. There's a small staircase leading into the space, which is only faintly illuminated by the bright fluorescent lights behind us. We can pretend your stuttering was definitely the sun drops and you're being very in character. I'm not just struggling to speak. I've had a lot to drink today, and I just started a new medicine, so I'm vibrating as much as my character is. There's a small staircase leading into the space, which is only faintly illuminated by the bright fluorescent lights behind us. There are some fairy lights turning the wall, but several of the bulbs are broken or dim. The floor is wooden and looks like it hasn't been swept in ages, and there's various random objects strewn around on the floor. Plushies, stools, foam shapes, and other things. I want to see Eclipse. I don't know if is Eclipse in this? I don't know. I've never played it. I've never watched anybody play it, so I don't know. In the corner next to a small chair is a broken staff bite. Its body mangled and its head ripped off. I hear Sun give a nervous chuckle, clearly noticing me staring at his, well, less than colorful living space. Welcome to my room. Oh shit, I don't know what dreary means. Hold on. Dreary meaning dull, bleak, and lifeless, depressing. I'm not gonna fucking say that to him. Nara has a sick whip. We are not going in that whip, bro. I do not trust that thing. I'm driving in my Jeep. Ask why it's so messy. I'm gonna ask why it's so messy, not depressing. Kind of messy, don't you think? Yeah, neither the kids nor the staff come in here, so we never really thought about it. Well, Sun goes down and plops onto a single beanbag chair in the corner of the room. Whatever you want to do up here, feel free. Okay, I look around a bit, seeing if anything in particular catches my eye. One corner is covered in various drawings, most likely from the kids Sun and Moon look after on a daily basis. Neither of them seemed like good children. I mean, good options to pick. Good children, what the fuck? Like, good options to pick. There's also a few messy ragdolls and other things made to look like them, placed neatly on a small table. In another corner, what appears to be a hole in the wall leads to another room. My eyes land on Sun again. Oh, this is so pretty. This is like wallpaper material. I got distracted playing with my niece. It's fine, cat. Oh, look at how pretty he is. The damaged shaft bot rests in his lap as he tries to reattach its head. He doesn't even seem to notice me watching at all. See how careful he's being with it? Makes me wonder how the bot got up here in the first place. Maybe I should leave that question for later. I want to ask about the... It's so pretty. I want to... Look at how pretty he is. I love you. Him. I love him. I love him. Investigate. Ask about the drawings. What's this? I point to the corner filled with drawings. Sun beams and he looks at it. Those are gifts for all the kids. Mooney and I have been keeping each and every one of them. Sun's head tilts and his fingers lightly tapping on the hardwood floor as he goes on about all the drawings and things Kid made specifically for him and Moon. Got any favorites? My eyes directed towards the little felt plushie of Sun. The fact that it's handmade is evident, with buttons for eyes and dried white glue all over the seams. I can't pick a favorite. I love all of them. I stifle a laugh. That's sweet. Sun laughs nervously. Before he can say anything, the fairy lights give a brief flicker before dying out. Oh, come on! I watch as they transform. Can we please hold hands with both of them? Please! Please, can we hold hands with both of them? I would love to hold hands with both of them. I would love to hold hands. I want to hold hands now. Why have you done this to me, Chad? This is all your fault. This is all your fault. Now I want to hold hands with them, and I can't hold hands with them because they're fictional characters! Anyways. I just watched as they transform into Moon, who seems surprised. Oh, those cheap lights probably burnt out. I can't say I'm surprised. Don't tell anyone I said this, but the people in this place aren't known to splurge. No, I'm not arguing with you. I'll give them some credit, though. If it weren't for them being stingy, I might not even be here right now. What? Remember that bug we've been mentioning? I nod. Moon leans back in the chair, facing the ceiling. If you want, I can tell you some things. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. I would definitely explain some things. Like how Moon got red eyes and why the generators are in the play structures. I nod before dragging a small cushion a bit closer to where Moon is. And sit down. Ugh, where do I start? Well... Should I ask, how did you deal with it? Let me ask that. That feels better. I don't know. I'm going off of what I would prefer somebody say to me. How exactly did you deal with the bug? I don't say Sun was the one left to deal with it. The lights in here kept on at all time, meaning Sunny was always active. As for me, I wasn't in full control of myself, so the bug mainly affected you? Technically. You're great children, kids. However, I would be lying if I said Sun wasn't affected at all. While the staff was using generators to deal with me, Sun was left on his own for a while. I won't go into detail, but I can't imagine what it felt like for him. So I'm gonna go weeks without seeing anyone, well, still having to deal with. He sighs, arms spreading out onto the floor as he stares at the ceiling. So I should have fought against that bug harder than I did. Well, that certainly clears some things up, but it doesn't answer everything. I still have no idea exactly what the bug did to Moon, but from what I can tell, it sounds pretty bad. And that and about how the bug came about in the first place is still a mystery to me. But maybe now isn't the time to ask. You weren't in control. Oh, that's concerning. You weren't in control of yourself, right? No, I wasn't. But then stop being so hard on yourself. I'd say you're more than making up for it now, and I think Sun agrees with me. Yeah, he does. Exactly. A small... Oh! Look at him! I'm taking a screenshot. I love this. I took a screenshot. I love this so much. A small smile creeps onto Moon's face as he sits up. Oh my god! I love him! Look at him! If only the rest of the staff were just as nice. How are you feeling, though? What Is all the extra sugar starting to wear off? I completely forgot about that, even though that's why we're up here in the first place. I've stopped staking, which is definitely a good sign. Yeah, I think so. Alright then. Moon gets up and walks to the balcony as the cable lowers to his level. Ready to continue? Yep, 1 second. Check my phone at the time and any new notifications. I push myself off the floor, one hand on the curtain-covered wall for support. However, I feel something stick to my palm when I pull away. Peeling it off with the other hand, I realize it's a piece of paper that's likely been taped to the wall. What catches my eye, though, is one word written in bold black letters. Missing. I don't get a good look at the small poster before Moon's voice snaps me out of it. Khoi? Yeah. I quickly cover up the poster with the curtain before speed walking to Moon. Not him rizzing you up. He is! And he's doing it properly! We missed Eclipse. Oh, could I have gotten Eclipse? Oopsies. My bad. I quickly cover up the poster before speed walk. Here, I'm gonna do it. After Hours dating sim Eclipse. Does he exist? Images. I don't see an Eclipse, so I don't know if he does or not. I don't know. I quickly cover up the post. Oh, the small room, maybe. I quickly cover up the poster with the curtain before speed walking to Moon. The lights from the daycare shining onto the balcony cause Moon to transform back into the sun, who waves at me. Ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Wasting no time, Sun picks me up and brings me back down to the desk. My mind wanders back to the poster. The only detail I got from the victim is he's 7 years old. Just a kid. So, what do you think, huh? Of what Moon told you about that bug? Oh. It must have been hard for you both. Small remote arcade machine. Oh. I think it must have been really hard for you two since Moon wasn't in control of himself and you were basically isolated in here for what, weeks? We can always try later if there's time. Yeah, I have a long time today. I have time today until I have to go record for Cosmo, which is, I think it's 7, so. That's at 7 and it's currently 5 for me, so I have 2 more hours. I can check. How long is this game? How long is the After Hours dating sim? I see people playing for like an hour, so. I don't really like thinking about it, but yeah, it does make me appreciate how things are now, though. It makes me appreciate having Mooney around, too. I want to see Eclipse so bad. Me too! Not having him around for a long time was not fun. I shrug. Hey, I'd say at least you two learned something from it. Not that it completely cancels it out, but, you know. Sun nods, smiling brightly as usual. I sigh, glancing at the remaining cables. I take my phone out of my pocket to check the time quickly, 5 a.m. Well, I'm officially pulling an all-nighter. Nothing I'm unfamiliar with. Trust me, I understand. Why is this one so complicated? 2... Dude, I love these things. There's 6 this time? I just want to take a bite out of the art. Honestly, y'all freaking Sims, leave me alone, Clover. You're in this dream. God, if they're anything like these two, we're gonna be screwed. I stay seated on the floor for a minute, stretching out my arms above my head as I lay down on the cold, hard tile. Sleeping in that chair definitely didn't do my back any favors. I closed my eyes for a minute, blocking out the fluorescent lights pouring into my eyes. Not that it really helps. Hints of orange and yellow managed to break through, though. I stay like that for a minute, until something blocks out the light. Opening them up, I see Sun standing over me, hands on his knees. Eclipse is a secret ending, I think. I can try to get it. If I have time. Opening them, I see Sun standing over me, hands on his knees. Are you okay, Khoi? I toss an arm over my eyes. Yeah, all good. Need a hand? I hear his footsteps as he moves around me. A good enough sign to peek out from under my arm as any. Suns give me his outstretched hands. Eclipse is probably a hooligan. I didn't even get to read the whole message. Take his hand. Take his hand. Breaking out a laugh, I set my arm beside me as I use my other to grab his. He smiles brightly as he pulls me up, putting his other hand on my shoulder for balance. Thanks. No problem. Sun gives me a pat on the shoulder before starting to walk back up to the desk. I'm about to follow him, but I stop when I notice something, a few handprints on his back, along with bits of what I'm assuming is paint and marker ink. Oh god, what did they all say? I didn't see nothing. A few handprints on his back along with bits of what I'm assuming is part... Whatever, I read it. Son? Yes? Is that paint on your back? Oh. That's nothing. You know how kids are. Yeah, I figured. Does the maintenance staff happy with that at least? All he does is fidget with his hands, eyes towards the computer. Well, that answers it. Ask why. Eyebrows furrowed, I follow Son back to the desk. I don't think that was Clover. I think that was someone else. The staff really can't be bothered, huh? I lean over the desk, resting both arms on it as I look up at him. I don't know. The way that you've talked about the staff here, do they really care that little about you and Moon? Son shrugs, trying to keep the mood up. Well, we're not for everyone. Some don't mind us, others do, but we try. So you're sure it's fine? Son nods, the bell's on his wrist, emitting a soft chime as he gives me a double thumbs up. It definitely wasn't me if you're talking about the eclipse. Oh my god, it was you, Nara. You'd think whoever was at parts and service would be more on top of things. Well, I'm sure they're busy. There's no need to bother them. Every part of Son's body is giving off a different signal. His hands waving everything off, his rays shrink back, his smile forcing his way onto its face. It might have been, I don't know, but whoever said it, I saw it. Oh, okay, I think it was Nara. Nara said it wasn't them, and that makes me firmly believe it was them. His smile forcing its way onto his face. Something wrong? No. I blink. Son clearly knows I'm not convinced. Just, they're busy enough as it is. I don't want them worrying about us. Is this about the bug? Son's staring at the floor, one hand fidgeting with the ribbons on his wrist. He nods. Well, you want to talk about it? If not, it's... No, Mooney already let you in on it. It's only fair I tell you some things too, right? If you insist. Well, the daycare was closed. We weren't really seeing anyone, and of course the staff didn't stick along long when they had to come in here. They mainly stopped by to install the generators and make sure they were working to keep Moon away. I heard some of them talking once. One of them asked if we really needed to keep bots of us after... Oh, so that's why he doesn't like parts and service. He's still worried that they're going to get rid of Moon. Everything's fine now, I know that. I still can't help but worry, though. I still don't know if I can handle being completely alone here. Moon did mention Son being isolated for a while, but if the staff did all that just to keep Moon at bay... Try lifting the mood. Well, clearly you don't like the idea of being separated, but Son nods. But hey, imagine if Moon just had his own body. What? You know, you both get your own bodies, and you don't do the thing where you switch when the lights are turned off and on, you know? I shrug. Son seems to be deep in thought. If that happened, I can hear the gears turning. Literally. Oh my gosh! I can finally hug him! I jumped slightly, not expecting Son to shout like that. Well, somebody has his priorities set. Yeah, but there's food for thought. We can't eat, though. Really? Yes, why would we? I just heard stories about one of the glam rocks eating trash. I thought maybe... What? Nothing. Chica. To be fair, that would explain why their mouth doesn't open. Maybe I should start steering this conversation back on track. So, how do you feel about how things are now? I fidget with the scroll button on the computer mouse, glancing at the time. We're already halfway through the hour. Didn't think my shift would include this much talking. Oh, Narrow, I saw your mention about figure. You're not snaky, bro. Let's see the time, didn't think my shift would include this much talking. Dude, why is Son in this game kind of relatable? At least that makes this job more interesting than sorting cables in silence. I can definitely say I like how things are. Feels nice knowing everything is mostly back to normal. That's good, at least. Son suddenly grabs my shoulders and forces me to face the computer. Keep going, then. I don't want to keep you from your responsibilities for too long. Fair enough. I look back at the time and sigh as Son sits on the desk again. For fuck's sake, I would have inhaled a whole bottle of melatonin pills if I knew I'd be up this late. Son seems to do a double take, pointing at me like he wants to say something before backing off. What? The language! I raise an eyebrow, cracking a slight smile at his antics. Never expect anything from Fazbear Entertainment, honestly, bro. I raise an eyebrow, cracking a slight smile at his antics. Son, I'm an adult and there's no one around. I know, it's just force of habit. I snicker at that. Even when he's not working, he is a filter. Which one do I do? Do I try to make him cuss jokingly, or do I call him cute? Which one do I do? Considers my options carefully. I don't know what to do. I'm waiting for my stream to catch up so I can see what you guys say. My stream is caught up, so. Waits patiently. Please, chat. We all know the best option. Cute. Call him cute. Okay. That's cute. That's kind of cute, not gonna lie. Ah! Look at him! Cheese GTI, welcome. Son says nothing for I love seeing a chatter I've never seen before. And this is the stream I first see them in. Son says nothing for a moment. His rays spinning as he sits cross-legged on the desk. What? I shrug, checking my phone. I'm taking a screenshot of this one too. Check my phone for notifications. Just the fact that you don't cuss at all. You definitely could. It's not like you get in trouble for it, but you just, well, don't. Well, I have to. I'd rather that than even risking saying something bad in front of the kids out of habit. How about Moon? Does he have a 24-hour filter? Nero's a damn simp. We know. Nero is a simp. About that, I don't think the bug affected his filters a bit, so... It's not funny. It kinda is. Oh no, the pretty picture's gone! I started tweaking when I saw the art. Me too. Son silently puts both hands on either side of my head before gently making me turn to face the computer. Yay, we grab my face? I'm about to be a simp, not gonna lie. That's a joke. Cat, you're joining the Sims. Point of view, when a silly dating sim leads to stimming like crazy. Honestly! I'm like... Khoi fanboy screeching noises. Dude. I get a little bit excited. Son silently puts both hands on either side of my head before gently making me turn to face the computer before letting go. I roll my eyes, once cracking a smile at his antics. Alright, see you in a bit. The usual. Lights out, moon's out, sitting cross-legged on the desk. So about that filter. Yes, I can say fuck. What about it? One of us. No, Cat, you're joining us now. You're part of us. You can't lie anymore. Yes, I can say fuck. What about it? I blink, not expecting that, or at least not expecting him to do that so soon. Nothing. I step away from the desk, feeling a headache coming on when I walk towards the play structures. Thankfully, it feels like a normal I only slept for 10 minutes headache and not the rabbit lady is about to kill me headache. Never did I think I'd be happy for my headaches to be from lack of sleep. As if this night could get any weirder. Moon hops off the desk and catches up with me. Damn, Moon Lamau. I've now learned that apparently I wave my arms a lot, and now my arm hurts from looking at these. Dude, if I would be shaking my arms like that too, because I do that when I get excited, but I have to click my mouse and like scroll down to my chat so I can read, so I can't. Honestly, I think I deserve workers' comp from this, because I'm definitely not being paid enough to barely survive nearly being murdered by a woman and a rabbit once. Don't joke like that. Right. Moving on. That aside, you'd be lucky if they even believed you. Moon makes a gesture asking me to follow him, and I tag along as he guides me towards the 4th generator. Not that it's your fault, that's just not what you'd call urgent. Again, don't tell anyone I said that. I'm not trying to get scrapped anytime soon. Yeah, good plan. I can faintly see the red light of the generator behind the frame of the center structure. Just one more after this and I'm home free. One more and I get to leave. I'll leave not knowing when or if I'll get to see these two again. ... Might as well get any questions out of the way now. Hey, random question. Ask where the bug came from or ask what it made him do. I don't want to ask either of these. I don't want to ask either of these, actually. I'm going to ask what it made him do because I'm actually curious. Stuff with these generators to deal with you, right? Yes. Really hoping this doesn't upset him. What happened exactly? Like, what did you even do? Silence. Moon stops. I also stop, remaining just a few feet away. I wait for him to say something. Anything. Moon? Nothing. He just keeps his back turned to me. It's better if I don't say. What? Moon, it couldn't have been that bad, and if it was, I can't find a response for that. But if it really is as bad as he says, no, there's no way. I mean, you did say you had no control when drop it, Khoi. I'd rather not think about it. Not now. Can I at least ask why? I don't like talking about it. I keep quiet as Moon continues guiding me. My mind wanders back to the poster I saw in his room. I'm hoping that I'm just overthinking that, and the poster being there is just an unfortunate coincidence. However, my thoughts are cut off when Moon suddenly turns and sits next to the generator. Your turn, Khoi. I nod, shuffling over, flipping the switch, listening to whatever motors and mechanisms are inside power on as Dude, I am struggling to speak. Power on as the LED light flicks to green. 4-1, down 1 to go. I turn off the generator as Moon makes a head start back out. I scramble to follow him. Moon stands up straight, letting out what sounds like a sigh as he stretches his arms above his head. For a moment, I'm reminded of how tall he and Sun actually are. They're fucking huge! I was joking, by the way. I'm not a sim. It's okay, Cat. I believe you. Just as he goes right back to his usual slouch stance, Moon notices he's looking and tilts his head lightly. Oh, wow! Look at him! Look at him. Fizz, what the hell is going on? Hey, I'm playing a dating sim. Welcome. Welcome to the dating sim stream. We're playing a dating simulator. What? Compliment his height. Christ, you're tall. Moon looks at me confused. Like, if I just asked why this... What do you mean? Moon looks at me confused. Like, if I just asked why the sky is orange, that's it? Well, yeah, I didn't really think about it till now, but oh my god, you're built like a whole giraffe. Moon snickers at my comment, leaning back against the structures behind us. Should I take that as a compliment? Yes, flirt, yes, platonic, or no? Which one do we say, chat? Which one do I say? Fizz, don't question this. Don't question it, Fizz. You can... I hate this because Fizz is just like somebody that chats. I know this person. This is my friend. Anyways, okay, do I say yes? Do I say yes? Flirting or platonic? Or do I say no? I have a feeling I already know what chat's gonna say, but I'm asking anyway. What do you say? What do you say, chat? Do we flirt with him? Do we flirt with him? I want to flirt with him. I want to see what I want to flirt with him. I want to flirt with him. I want to see what happens. If Sun platonic, if Moon flirt, I'm going for Moon. I'm going for Moon. I'm going for Moon. I'm killing myself, Fizz. No, please. Moon crosses his arms, looking down at me while he waits for my response. Khoi? Oh. Oh no. Jesus Christ, why is he looking at me like that? This is very awkward for me. Yeah. I give him an awkward thumbs up as if I didn't just forget how the English language works. Moon shakes his head as he starts walking back to the desk. Cute. He called me cute. Chat. Look at this. He called me cute. He called me cute. Jesus Christ. Am I really flirting with a robot right now? Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Khoi. Khoi, get yourself together. You stream Roblox games most of the time. Maybe it's about time I do some serious introspection. Or I pretend that it's entirely normal in hopes that it happens again. My god, Khoi, no! Focus! I'm going to explode. Me too. I quickly snap myself out of whatever I was just experiencing. Of course, I just follow him back to stopping at the computer. Last one, Khoi. I know. Last one. It feels kind of weird knowing it's almost over. Earlier, it felt like it was making no progress, and now I'm about to leave for the night. Father's a simp. Nuh-uh. Glancing at the clock, it reads 6 a.m. With my hand on the mouse, I stare at the screen for the option to turn the lights back on. Maybe it's just paranormal or something bad happened when I step out that door, but part of me doesn't want to leave yet. Seek or sun and moon? Oh no, bro. I'm not sure. Question mark, that's my answer. Kills myself, Fizz, no! Fizz, it was a recommended game. It was a recommended game. I had to play it. Maybe it's just the paranoia over something bad happening when I step out the door, but part of me doesn't want to leave yet. Even though I already know I can't stay forever. I guess Moon caught me staring into space, though, as he waves his hand in front of my face. Khoi? I blink, snapping back to reality. Huh? It looked like you were spacing out. Oh, well, you'd be right about that. We stand in silence for a moment before Moon speaks again. Khoi? Yeah? Do you think we'll ever see each other again after this? I proudly say I'm a son of Moon. Bestie, it may be paranoia, but also maybe you want to stay here with Moon. The way you said Moon. Moon. If I'm a simp, it's for nukes and wine. Everyone is a simp except for... There's like 2 or 3 normal people. And then there's Fizz, who's trying to kill himself over this. I don't know what I can say to that. I don't make those decisions, but considering how kind Sun and Moon have been to me, it would be nice to see them more often. Actually, thinking about it makes me remember something else. Well, I don't make those choices here, but I know the Grimmarks don't have their designated mechanics. I just barely noticed Moon's expression brightening slightly. Maybe if I get some more time here, I could ask about that. If it helps, Sunny and I could put a good word in for you. That would definitely help. Thanks. I look back at the screen, feeling a bit of a new motivation. I don't simp for people. I don't know how the fuck people do it. I don't really simp for people. It's more of just I find it funny, or I don't know, or I find them like really, really pretty. Like, I wouldn't go as far as saying I would like to date a character. But I will flirt with them because it's funny, and I find it entertaining. I look back at the screen feeling a new bit of motivation. Ready? Moon nods. I turn the light back on, wasting no time to the last few cables that need sorting. What the? 8! 8! What the fuck? This game is testing my limits, bruh. I didn't even get to see what Amazing Sun said. 7. Before I can even moon, Sun picks me up and places me on my 2 feet. 8? Y'all saw this, right? Like, 8? I won't date somebody. Before I can even move, Sun picks me up and places me on my 2 feet himself. Looking up, I can see him smiling down at me, his hands on my shoulders. Hey, Sun. No wonder nobody wants to deal with the generators if there's 8. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Sun. Hello. So what do you think of my little designated mechanic idea? It's a great idea, but until then, please stop by whenever you can, okay? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm out of my drink, so my throat's just really dry now because I have to do a lot of talking for this game. It's a lot of talking. I would love to date Rowan and figure. Wow, I saw that Amazing Sun. Digital actually took a screenshot, so I got to read it. Sun's expression brightens, his rays retracting and expanding, and what I think is safe to describe as joy. We both stand there in silence for a moment, and I glance back at the computer. All I have left is to turn the lights off, test the last generator, and then I'm home free. I think Sun noticed my gaze, and he lets go of my shoulders and lightly nudges me towards the computer. Go on, Khoi. I'm sure you want to go home, right? I shrug. It would be nice to go pass out for a few hours. What about you, though? Well, I won't be leaving anytime soon. I have plenty to do to prepare for tomorrow when we reopen. Don't hesitate to go take a quick break to get something to drink if you need to, Papa. Okay. I will in a couple minutes. When we get to the next generator. That makes sense. I decided to quit stalling and turn off the lights for the last time. Sun standing behind me as I do so. Even Khoi saw it. It's true, I did. As usual, the daycare is cloaked in a droning ambiance or whatever, and I can clearly hear the attendance mechanisms behind me as Sun transforms into Moon again. You ready? Moon nods, already walking ahead. Small question. Would you mind if we walked you out of here? Just in case that person is still around somewhere. As I follow him, I get flashbacks to just a few hours ago. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thanks. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Fizz, no! Oh, don't be disappointed in me. That's worse. That's worse. That's worse than you being mad at me. Don't be disappointed. Chat, I don't know if it was worth it anymore. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thanks. It's the least we could do. The last generator is at ground level, so it doesn't take long for us to find it. I still have to tell Vanessa about that whole thing later, too. That's true. Whenever I come back here, I'll keep you and Sun updated. Scooting over to the generator, I flip the switch, and to my absolute surprise, it works. After switching it off, Moon and I exit the structure in silence. So this is it, huh? Moon nods as he walks back to the desk. I follow. I look at the computer screen before glancing back at Moon. We're hugging him! We're hugging him! We're hugging him! We're going for it! Ignoring the computer for now, I wrap my arms around Moon's torso in a tight hug. He freezes for a moment, most likely not expecting it. You should have played that. There's a Lethal Company dating sim? Okay, I have an idea for tomorrow's stream. He freezes for a moment, most likely not expecting it. He eventually hugs me back, though, gently placing his hands on my back. We stay like that for a minute. I'm practically leaning on him, and I feel his hands lightly gripping the back of my shirt. I do let go eventually, though, smiling up at Moon as I'm about to turn the lights back on. I want a hug, Papa. I can hug you guys. It's okay. I'll hug you guys. I'll hug you guys. I just closed out my chat on accident. Hold on. There we go. I do eventually let go, though, smiling up as Moon as I'm about to turn the lights on. Moon smiles back, his arms grab. Give us hugs, Father? Of course I'm gonna hug you. Oh my! Hello! What? It's not a thing, I don't think. Well, I'm gonna find one. That'd be fucking hilarious. Look at him! I'm taking a screenshot of this one, too. I'm gonna make this my back screen, like my window screen. I would play it if it was. Look at him. See ya, Moon. Moon smiles slightly, his head tilted a bit. Goodbye, Khoi. The daycare is lit up again as I watch Moon transforms into sun. Not a word leaves his mouth. So, ready to head out? Ah, he looks amazing, son! Amazing, son! That's fucking wild. He shrugs, fidgeting with his hands. I guess this would be my first time out of the daycare, which is exciting. By the way, for the people that didn't read Amazing Son's message, they just said that they were hot, and I read the message, so. Yep. I go to pick up my stuff, making sure I'm not forgetting anything as I walk to the door next to the desk. I go to pick, Sun goes ahead and moves some of the makeshift barricade away. Why do I talk to you people? Fizz! Stop being disappointed in me. Stop being disappointed in me, please. I beg. I beg. Sun goes ahead and moves some of the makeshift barricade away. I just told him to follow me, but I pushed the button on the wall before taking a few steps. But fuck. Khoi, adopt me, please. Oh, okay. You're my kid now. Welcome to the family. It's easy as that. As we're making our way to the nearby staff room, I glance back at Sun, who seems almost mesmerized at our surroundings. If I didn't adopt you, I did now. Cool. I didn't blame him. He's never been able to see the rest of the Pizzaplex through his own eyes until now. The staff room is pretty mundane. The staff-only room is pretty mundane, but Sun is lighting up about every detail. He seems to snap out of it once we reach the exit, though. His eyes are back on the door, and he's fidgeting with his hands. Last hug. Dropping my stuff on the floor, I charge at Sun with a hug, making him stumble back a bit. He seems almost stunned for a moment before picking me up and squeezing me back, laughing. That's cute! I lightly kick my feet back and forth in the air, just savoring the moment before I have to leave. Sun steps ahead of me to hold the door open in the nearly empty parking lot waiting outside. Thanks, Sun. No problem. After taking a few steps out, I look back at him waving my free hand. Aw, look at that. That's cute. He waves back, energetic as ever. Goodbye, Khoi. Bye. I continue to walk to my car, hearing the door close behind me as the faint sounds of bells slowly fade away. I go to my car without any problems, placing my belongings on the passenger seat before starting the engine. I didn't realize how delayed my stream was till now. You guys are still in the daycare when oh, no, you guys are not still in the daycare. Okay. I was about to say, there's no way that's that delayed. Okay, it's not that delayed. I was about to say, okay. I can feel a small headache coming on as I back out of my spot, but I'm sure it's nothing some sleep won't fix. As I'm leaving, though, I notice something in my rearview mirror. At least I think I do. When I look, there's nothing unusual. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I decide I want to get home before I pass out behind the wheel, so I keep my eyes on the road, leaving the Pizzaplex behind me for the night. I did it! That was the whole game. Yeah, I thought that would take longer. Yeah, it's only been an hour and a half. That's... Oh! Well, my then. I thought this would take longer. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this would take me like at least 2 hours. That was the ending I got, I guess. I think there's 3 endings. I can go again. I think I have time. Do you guys want me to go again? Here, what if I click load game? That was shorter than expected. Welcome back. We just finished the game. If there's a game go, is it wrong to kiss the Bracken? It's a lethal company dating sim with the Bracken. Okay. We can go back for a clip. The Sims want to be fed. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I'm gonna leave you guys to look at this beautiful, beautiful frame. I'm gonna zoom in on this so you can just see it and hear the pretty music. Because you should be able to hear the music. Hi, welcome. I'm gonna go again. Don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna go get my drink and stuff. But I'll leave you guys with this and then I'll start again. I just like the eclipse art. I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna try to get eclipse, but I just gotta get a drink because my throat is so dry from reading all of that. Let me put this down. I'll be right back, chat. BRB. What's happening in the chat? I see bombs. I see Monty, please. Hi. I'm here. What's up? What's up? I'm back. What happened? Took me like a minute longer than expected. I dare you to get the eclipse ending as the Cosmos series eclipse or nebula. Y'all want me to be in? I can be in character. I can be Nebula because Nebula's easier. If y'all think it'd be funny. Fuck. I'm choking on my dinner. Gotta go, but I'll be back. All right. I hope I burned my fingers on my spoon. I hope you're okay. I started choking on my dinner. Okay. I could try to get the eclipse ending as Nebula. Would that be funny? That'd be funny. I'm gonna do that. Don't know if I'll stay in character the whole time. Please help. Digital thinks I'm a simp. Don't push yourself too much. Nebula's easy. Nebula's an easy voice to do. Just gotta take a sip of my drink first. Nebula plays a Sun and Moon dating sim would be actually fucking wild. Okay. Nebula time. Hello everybody, it's me, Nebula. Does this thing want proper grammar or no? I'm assuming no. Yes, my name is Nebula. Nebula. What? Nebula, wake up. No sleeping on the job. I don't care. I don't know. Hi, Nebula. Hello, Eliana. Vanessa sighs. That's because Vanessa's a loser. Whatever, no one's here but us anyway. I'll keep quiet if you do your job, alright? Yeah, sure. Alright, get to it. Hi, Nebula. Hello, Immortals, with a Z. Deciding not to waste any more time. Oh god, this stupid daycare. I'm gonna bake pancakes again like yesterday. Also, hi, Nebula. Hi, Cat. I just started imagining oh, shit. I just started imagining Nebula saying something like, what the... I would never say that. I don't like cursing. I can do this pretty easily. Bum 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 bum. This daycare is like my magnum opus. Oh, chat is falling down. I'm waiting till you see Sun and Moon in the game. Oh, ew. It's like if that older version of Sun had the new one's personality. It's horrifying. Hey there, friend. We aren't friends. I don't remember seeing you around here. Are you new here? Something or someone. It should be called a something. Jumps up in front of me and I'm suddenly lifted off the ground. Before I can even answer, I notice its eyes turn a light blue color, scanning me. I'm stunned into silence, staring at the robot in front of me as he steps out of the ball pit, holding me from underneath my arms as if I weigh nothing. I'm literally made out of metal. Can you put me down first? He finally puts me back down, making sure I'm standing on both feet. Good. Thanks. And yeah, I'm new here, finishing up my first week. I'm way ahead of first week, but sure, whatever. Oh, and how's that been? Good, I hope. No. It's been horrible. Your preferred name is Sun. I'm gonna call you Twinkle Toes. Also, you became short just for this game. I'm taller than them. I'm taller than them. My name's Sun. I'm gonna call you Twinkle Toes. Like Sunny, Sunray, Sundew, or some of the kids call me Sundrop, like the candy. Oh.
Not gonna lie, I thought your name was Sundrop till now. Why would I think that? No, I don't. This game's lying. A lot of people do that. The name kind of stuck over time, which is fine by me. Nuh-uh. Cool. It's not cool. My preferred name is Nebula, by the way. It's not just a preferred name, that is my name. I was birthed with the name Nebula. Except I wasn't birthed, I was built, because I am a robot. What's the one... What's that one that friends say they are married to Nebula? I think that's Eliana. But duty calls. Yes, it does. So I'm gonna kill this stupid twink. What you need the light off for? To get rid of you. Something wrong? I don't care.
I didn't know if you guys wanted me to pick the same answers or pick the ones that Nebula would pick. So I'm going with what Nebula would pick.
Fair enough. Nuh-uh, kill yourself. Sun smiles before walking off somewhere. I'm gonna wipe that smile off your face. With my fist. I put in the command to turn off the power in the daycare. I wish I could turn off Moon's power. Oh God, is this stupid... I didn't want to marry you and my friend said I did. Oops. We're not married. There you go. Use that clip, Eliana, to tell your friends that we're not married. Twink, that's what he is, right? Sun? I would never want Sun near me. That thing's like a disease. Sun, are you there? Oh, that actually scared me a little bit. Oh, why are you here? I don't want you here, you're ugly. I've dropped my flashlight and I'm sitting on the ground after stumbling back from being startled. In front of me is the robot I've seen on the Moondrop posters, giggling hysterically. He does not have enough energy to be giggling. That man does not know what a break is. Nuh-uh-uh. I sighed, picking up my flashlight, and continued doing what I was doing. Well, if I wasn't awake before, I definitely am now. I don't sleep. He finally stops laughing after I say that. He makes a noise that sounds like he's clearing his throat. He doesn't have a throat. Before he starts to follow me. Huh, sorry for the scare. He would not apologize to me. I couldn't help myself. Nebula, don't be so rude. Nuh-uh. He would not apologize to me. He would actually just clock me in the face. I take the first path into the play structure. I hate the play structures. Just Nebula being mean to Sun and Moon. Yeah, damn. Don't say that word. Say dang. It's more appropriate. Forget how big of an attitude Nebula has. You want to fight. The amazing Sun. Of course I'm going to be rude to Sun and Moon. I need them to get out of my life. You're going the wrong way? Shut up. Am I? I don't care what you say. I'll find my way anyway. I'm going to explode my friends. Do it. Yep, I could lead you to the generator if that could make you feel better. Dude, Moon would actually kill me. He doesn't want me within 15 feet of him. He clearly knows his way around since we find the generators rather easily. There you go. He sits beside me as I turn it on, his glowing eyes. I don't like this. This feels... Come at me. I'm joking. Yeah, you're joking because you'd lose. Your eyes are kind of intimidating for a daycare attendant. I literally have no facial expressions. I cannot be talking. Am I a human in this? Yes, I've been told that before. It was a bug. He never had a bug. I would know. I've looked through his entire history. Dang, Nebula is amazing at being rude. It's a part of my coding. Why, thank you.
Okay, I have to address this squiggly line here. Why, thank you. Why did he say it like that? Thank you. Whatever.
I roll my eyes, a faint frown, not smile, on my face. Now that I think about it, I never told you my name, did I? I don't want to tell him my name. I'm human. Ew, I'm one of those little flesh creatures. No offense if you guys are, humans. I already know. It's Nebula. You should already know.
I can't take Nebula's voice seriously. Neither can I.
I already know it's Nebula. Oh, did Sun tell you? No, we literally go head to head every time we're in a 15 feet radius of each other. What does that mean? Oh. Well then. I don't want to be human. You shouldn't. Those things look disgusting. I'm alien. That's better than these flesh creatures. Serves you right. I agree with... I can't do this voice anymore. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to eat my dinner, keep my throat like not dry with my drink, and then do the voice at the same time, and I'm struggling a little bit. Oh, there's a pretty picture again. I'm gonna go for the eclipse route still. Or what you guys think is the eclipse route. I can't do that voice anymore. Actually, I'm a croissant. What the fuck?
I'm a yippee bug. Be scared. Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm just speed running through this so I can... It's narrow and shot. Dude! You're beating him with a fucking shovel? That's crazy. Nebula and Moon having a shouting match at each other at the end of a hallway would be funny. Father, you can't just say that? What did I just say? Oops. I wasn't paying attention, I was eating. Look at how pretty he is.
What you mean? What's wrong with being a croissant? There ain't nothing wrong with being a croissant. I just didn't expect you to be a croissant.
Rude. Shit, what did I say?
Yippee.
Shut the fuck up. I'm speedrunning through this. Let me screenshotting the art. Oh, okay, I'll pause on the art and you can screenshot it. I now identify as an animatronic. Good for you, bro. I'm human, but for Nebula, for the sake of I'm gonna be a robot. I'm speedrunning. I'm speedrunning. I want to see what happens. I want to see if I can get Eclipse. Simply stop hitting narrow with the shovel. I agree, actually. Stop hitting narrow with the shovel. Oh, I called them a bastard. Oh, screenshot this art if you want it. I'll give you a minute so you can screenshot that. The way I'm speedrunning through this game. I played it once. I don't gotta read through all that again. I just want to see if I can get Eclipse through going through the small room. Okay, I gave you your minute. You can screenshot. There you go. Am I hitting them with
the shovel because they're a yippee bug. I have screenshotted it. That's good. Nothing's delayed though, so I didn't see that till now. Who's the oldest from your kids, Khoi? Dude, I don't know. Can you hear my mouse clicking? I'm like... Mouse clicking is so loud even for me. I just want to see if I can... Yes, you're clicking it very far. Oh, look at the pretty art. You're clicking it very aggressively. I'm speedrunning, man. I want to see if I can get the eclipse for... far and aggressively are very similar words. Here's your screenshotting this. Okay. Grab on the sun. I'm speedrunning through this whole fucking game. But I want to pick this other option. I want to see what happens. Yeah, he's just embarrassed. Okay. Okay, that way I just missed them. I can't speedrun click through this one. Still a yippee bug, nothing you can do about it. Motherfucker, BAM! The violence. You might just, you're not gonna become not a yippee bug, you're just gonna fucking kill them, Digital. They're just gonna keep hitting each other. Okay. I'll just let you guys have fun with that. We're almost to where you guys need me to be for the video to do what Eliana think would be. I think it was Eliana who said this might lead to Eclipse. And imagine Eclipse doesn't exist and we clicked for nothing. Dude, I'd lose my mind. My finger hurts. Shit flies away. The fuck is happening in chat? I'm just trying to speedrun through this. Okay. Why is it so messy? I'm gonna ask that. Just gotta skip a little bit more. Oh, this beautiful art. I love it so much. I love it so much. It's so pretty. I gave a moment for screenshotting.
Choose small room. Okay. Investigate the small room. Lots of dust. Dreading the oncoming sneezing fit. Okay. Dreading the oncoming sneezing fit, I take a quick look around the small room. Some glam rock drawings occupy the wall, boxes cover the floor, and clothing racks join the drawings. There's also a random wooden board. This is a spare storage room or something? What catches my eye is the sole arcade machine in the left corner. It's really dusty and looks like it hasn't been touched in decades. Above the screen reads the title of the game, Balloon World. Despite the game clearly being abandoned for a while, the screen still flashes between a leaderboard and the screen reading Insert Coin at a pixel font. I don't have my wallet on me, otherwise I would have given the game a try. Maybe I can return before I leave if I have the time. For now, there's not much else to see. However, I noticed that the lights in Sun and Moon's room are out. Actually, scratch that. They're just gone. The lights burnt out. Okay. So, Eclipse isn't in there. We failed. How do I get a clip? Hold on, I'm opening up. I got this. It won't work. I'm an atomic giant bug. Oh my god. He is? I gotta find out how to get him, bro. He's there? Alright, well, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. I've seen him. I'm gonna get him. Oh, yeah, we're going back. Because I went into the room, so it said we'll go back, so... Okay, I just accidentally started the Sun and Moon Tear Down Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Sun and Moon show. I don't even know how I started clicking on that, but it's loud. Okay, let me turn that off. He wants to make a deal with you to let him have Sun and Moon's body. Okay, well, we're gonna do it. I love this. I love this so much. I'm probably taking a screenshot, but we're taking another one. Okay. Help, I heard that. Did you hear that? Dun, da, 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 da. I need to make an intro for Cosmo. Like, I think about that every single time I'm editing a video, and I just can never be bothered enough. Like, what do we even make to make an intro? Because I can't be bothered sometimes. I was like, Moon from Sam somehow, and then I heard Eclipse and was so confused, thought I was hallucinating. No, I accidentally clicked on something in a different tab somehow. I don't know. I don't know. Fans animatronic. Fans, animators, artists assemble. Nukes explode. It appears I've gotten a scratch. Holy shit. Nero is like the yippee bug Nero. We must help Khoi make an intro for the Cosmo series. That would actually be very much appreciated. I should host an art event. I think somebody asked me to make an art event once. Would that be a good idea? Make an art event? I don't think we can be friends, Fizz. Please stop it. Fizz, I'm sorry. Like, everybody, I don't want the intro to be really long, but if I did like an art event so that people could like, I don't know. I can host an event though. Okay, I'll talk with the others about it and make sure they're okay with it, and then I'll send out a notification in Discord, and I'll send out a notification in the Cosmo Series Discord, and I'll send out one community post. And if you post it in the Discord, but I'll appreciate the art because I adore art. I can try, honestly. I'll post a video appreciating all of it anyway. Like, I'll sit there and watch through all of it. I'll get Flip a Cliff to make it. Yeah, I'll stay up every night. Okay, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. I did have somebody once ask. I don't remember who it was. I had somebody ask if I could like do an art event. So it needs to be in a week though. Yeah, I mean I would need a week to discuss everything anyway. But then the other is about like how long it should be, like what amount. It's not gonna be like a minute long. But I've made a song for it. I just don't know if it works or not, so I'm gonna go through. Oh, look at the art. Beautiful, beautiful art. Beautiful, beautiful art. Why is there Godzilla type war in the chat? Dude, I don't know. There's always something going on in my streams. So about that filter, yes, I can say fuck. What about it? I want to say that as Nebula. Yes, I can say fuck. What about it? What about it? Yes, I can say fuck. What about it? Bam, 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 bam. Nothing. I step away from the desk feeling a headache coming on. I just have to go through all the... I'm just going through the whole game just to see if I can go back in there with a wallet. Ask what the bug made him do. Maybe ask where the bug made him came from. Can Gacha Life / Club be allowed? I can't draw. I'm not sure. Hearing Nebula curse is just I have one because I want it. I've always wanted. It's not canon. They canonically will not curse. No matter for what. I think. Yeah. But it's not canon. But I guess you get to hear it. I guess you get to hear it happen. I'm still gonna call him. I'm still gonna flirt with him. It's funny. Nebula curse. I love hearing you curse as Nebula. What the fuck? Why? Why do you guys like cursing so much? Cursing is really fucking annoying and it's extremely impolite. Yeah, up here. I love that Nara will get like nukes dropped on them and then just go. It appears I've gotten a small scratch. There's 8 fucking things. This is driving me crazy. Why did I decide to replay this game? It's not even a bad game. I just have a low attention span. I can't stay focused for 5 minutes. Where the actual fuck is this game? No one Cliff Nebula. You can animate. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, actually. I'm not gonna say no to that. I know, like, Nebula makes Vega drink Germex for cussing. Also, Nebula says fuck. There's been times in videos where I've had to, like, redo something I say because I've said a curse word as Nebula, and I was like, I can't say that. I have to redo that. Like, in the Q&A too, where the audio got fucked up, I was like, there's a part where I made Nebula say, next question for me, why are you such an asshole? Oh, okay, I have to redo that, I can't. Does the Cosmo series Eclipse curse? Yes, he does. Well, he's dead, but he did, yeah. The Cosmo series Eclipse will, well, if he was alive, he would have cursed, yes.
Yeah, it is currently 6:11, and I have to record at 7. So that's I'm trying to speed run through this so I can get myself prepared for like recording. I wouldn't mind going through the whole game again and like if I had more time, but does the Cosmo series Eclipse even appear on the show? He appeared in one episode, and I don't know whether I should or. Yeah, he does in one video. He does, and he will again. I'll tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you why or how or for what or if it's just like another special, but you will see him again. Oh look! Okay, guys, we got back to the eclipse thing. I use all the boxes I can to cover to stop any light from leaking. All I can do now is wait until it's on. The arcade machine catches my attention, a potential distraction. This game isn't too loud, but I'm still worried about it potentially giving me away. Until I remember the electrical tape I also brought with me. I decided to cover up the speakers with it and at least give the game a try, now that I actually have my wallet with me. After brushing the dust and dirt off my clothes, I insert a quarter into the machine before the game starts. Eclipse appears once. Fans, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I love them. Before the game starts, for what is most likely the first time in a decade or so. Oh, look at this! I'm doing it! The game itself isn't bad. It very much reminds me of Flappy Bird, but way more forgiving. The little sun and moon in the corner of the screen certainly helps it to lift my mood a bit. What episode, please? It's, the Fears episode. Eclipse is pretty. Eclipse's design was so hard to draw in that thumbnail, but I love it so much. Turn into Nebula quick. Oh, shit, Nebula. I'm able to make some progress as I keep my surroundings in mind, making sure I listen for anything suspicious. Nothing of the sort happened, so I continue with the game. Oh, that is... the bald moon is horrifying. Maybe some random burglar decided to try their luck or something. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing to happen by a long shot. I smile slightly as the mental image of a poorly masked burglar coming to face with Moon and freaking out. I mean, yeah, Moon can be kind of horrifying to burglars. He does kind of just pull out his gun. No, that's a joke. However, my train of thought is cut off when I notice something. Out of order. A weird purple box towards the bottom of the screen. Wondering if it's been some kind of glitch item, I let Balloon Boy fall towards the bottom of the screen and try to pick it up. However, I'm met with Balloon Boy phasing through the obstacles as the visuals are coated in a fiery orange color, the sun in the corner taking a weird dark appearance. The screen freezes on this visual change as distorted music continues to play. Pressing the buttons and moving the joystick does nothing. Shit, I broke it. Is this what I get for touching a weird glitchy box in a game that hasn't been touched since the Stone Ages? Probably. Groaning in annoyance, I step away from the machine. Debating on whether I should take a nap on the dusty, unclean floor until sun or moon come back, or morning comes and Vanessa lectures me again. Oh! Ow! Wait, don't leave yet. I jump a whole 2 feet into the... I can't do Nebula, I'm sorry. Moon pulls out his gun. I jump a whole 2 feet into the air, placing a hand over my rapidly beating heart as I back further away from the machine, still stuck on the broken visual. There's nothing to be... How do I do that? What if I just... There's nothing to be scared of, I assure you. Is the game talking to me? Still shocked, I suppose that's fair. What the hell are you? Give me just a moment. As if this couldn't get any weirder, a hand reaches out from the game, appearing glitchy and broken, like the game itself. Panicked, I grab the nearest item and a Chica plush and chuck it at the screen. The plushie phases right through the hand, but it dissipates anyway. Actually, now that I think about it, the hand looks a lot like Sun and Moon's, except it's a dark brown and red color. Whoa, your frickin' mic. I can echo, yeah? Well, alright, that was just rude. Answer the question! The voice sighs and I see something pop up on screen. Oh my god! Look at him! A familiar-looking celestial robot covered in dark, warm colors sprouting with 4 arms with bells and ribbons tied to the wrists. Oh my god. See? Oh, I'm taking a screenshot of that. His face looks very familiar to the messed up sun visual. If I were to even scratch and claw and search, there'd be no words for me to find. Although I am considering crawling back through the hole and pretending I never saw this.
Come on now, am I really that frightening? Amazing son! Amazing son, I saw that. Why are you barking at him? The hell?
How? Heard Moon mention it earlier.
Am I talking to a sentient glitch right now? I thought nothing could top being nearly killed by a rabbit with a knife. Oh, how wrong was I? You may call me Eclipse. Oh, how creative. You're not gonna possess me or something, are you? Not unless you ask. Besides, you're too far. Okay, thanks for the advice. Have a nice life. I pick up my stuff, about to turn and head out before this gets any weirder. Wait, allow me one question, please. Hell no, I'm not buying whatever you're trying to sell me. Hold on, let me just... Look, Nebula, at least let me... I'm not fucking doing Nebula, I can't, I'm sorry. Look, Khoi, at least let me speak. If you really wish to opt out, you can leave this room and forget you ever saw me. All I ask is for a bit of help. With what? Well, Eclipse starts to click one of his forearms out the screen. However, it only lasts a few seconds before dissipating, separating into the glitch-like particles and fading away. As you can see, I'm bound to the machine. Without a physical body to move around with, I'm essentially trapped in this room until the higher-ups inevitably decide to bulldoze it and replace it with a warehouse. All I ask is for help finding another body so I can finally leave this cursed room. As long as I can move around, I don't care what it is. However, I do have some preferences. Such as, is it not obvious? With all forearms, Eclipse gestures to himself. If possible, I'd like to coexist with your new friend. Sun and Moon? Yes. They already managed to share a body with another. I'd like to think there's room for one more. Welcome! I'm speedrunning this right now. Would you like to help me with that, Khoi? Yeah. Is this a good idea? I'm not sure myself, but even if it doesn't work out, I can't just walk away from it. It's not like Eclipse can really stop me. Well, I can try. I don't know, I can ask him about it, but that's it. I'd prefer if you brought them here, honestly. I believe I'd be more convincing face to face. Something about that sentence feels ominous. Nero, I saw that too. You are both delusional. Look, I don't know. I already have to leave soon. I don't know when I'll be back. If it makes things easier, you could just bring me to them. Who knows? Maybe if you start getting to know me in that time, Sun and Moon may not even be needed. I certainly wouldn't mind sharing a physical form with you. What is that? Okay, slow down. Just a suggestion. In the end, the choice is truly yours. So I recommend you use it wisely, Khoi. Try to bring Eclipse to them yourself. Okay. I saw I'm mentally beating myself up for this decision. Sad we can't see a full body of Eclipse or the height. Yeah. Is this probably the dumbest decision I could make? Most likely. Does it at least sound kind of interesting? I'd be lying if I said no. Mentally preparing myself, I walk back to the arcade machine, standing directly in front of it. Come on, let's get this over with. Eclipse's grin widens, almost to a sinister degree. Oh, how kind of you. Eclipse's face suddenly phases through the screen, and I stumble back, tripping on air due to shock, falling back. Eclipse wastes no time, pulling himself out of the screen with all forearms and smiling down at me. Am I wrong, Khoi? ... Oh my. Oh my. You seem to find me so intimidating, yet you don't run. How priceless. I do believe we'll enjoy our time together, Khoi. Hidden end. Oh. That's the ending. Yay! Well, that was the other ending. I'd rather break my neck trying to look up. I'm sure he's taller than Sun and Moon. I saw that amazing son. Stop saying hot in chat! I thought playing a game that wasn't Doors would save me. But that was the Eclipse ending. Yeah. Yippee! We're no longer friends. Please, no. Please, no. Please, 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 please. I did it. It was for the views, Fizz. It was for the views. Fizz, I did it for the views. Fizz. Piz, please don't stop being my friend over a sun and moon dating sim. Anyways, it was a fun stream. I am gonna end it though, because I do have to go. But it was fun. I had a good time. It was definitely a stream. But bye everybody. This music is really good though. I like the music. Yeah, bye everybody. Cause I gotta go prepare myself for stuff, for recording. So bye. Bye bye.